Hello everyone, welcome to this new potential series where every month I make a video talking about the albums that I've listened to that came out that month and which ones were the worst and which ones were the best. Starting with January of 2025, which had some pretty good releases and some less good releases. Now the first album that I heard that came out in January actually came out January 3rd. This is no other album than WHAM, which also stands for Who Hard As Me by Lil Baby. First of all, what do you mean by that? Second of all, this was not a good start for 2025 as this album was so fucking mid. I'm sorry, but the best way to describe this album is just bland. It's not that it was bad per se, the songs just didn't really have that much to them. There were some highlights like Dumb, Dumb and Dumber with Young Thug and Future, as well as the Travis Scott feature on Stuff, which was really good. All in all, this is kinda what I expected from Lil Baby. I didn't really expect anything groundbreaking, but this is definitely the worst album I listened to this month. Next up, I want to talk about Balloonerism by Mac Miller. This is the best posthumous album I have ever heard. It is also the only one I've heard, but that's kind of beyond the point. I'm personally not a fan of the idea of posthumous albums, but if I look past that, this album is so good. I've only listened to one other Mac Miller album, but man, I really have to listen to his whole discography at some point. The highlight of this album for me is Funny Papers. This song is just amazing, and if you haven't listened to it yet, you need to right now. The beat and his flow is everything, paired with the lyrics that just hit deep. Definitely a contender for the best album of January, but in my opinion, there is one album that does it better. That album is Hurry Up Tomorrow by The Weeknd, which came out right at the end of January. I might be basic for thinking that this album is the best of the month, but I do not care. It's so beautifully constructed. It has insanely high highs, and the lows on this album aren't too bad. I didn't really enjoy the Travis Scott feature. I was kind of disappointed by that, honestly, and the Playboi Carti one didn't really do it for me either. Also because I've heard that it's AI, but I don't know if that's 100% confirmed yet. But a feature that was amazing was Future on Enjoy the Show. I did not expect him to start singing his heart out and for him to sing that well. That was truly beautiful. This is a very personal album, and after learning about the incident with Abel losing his voice like 3 tracks into a show, I think, and then he had to cancel it, gave so much more context to the whole album. Definitely my favorite album of the month, and I would give it a high 8 out of 10. There were other albums I listened to, but I don't really think they're really worth talking about in this video, as I want to keep it pretty short and concise. With that being said, comment your favorite and least favorite album you heard in January, and let's see if we agree. If you guys like this video, I could even make it into a series I do every month. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos soon. You get it? Because tune is a thing with music, and this video is about music, and I said stay tuned, and it's kind of a joke. Alright, bye.